Yeah. Um, so first, I want to cover why Robert's Rules of Order. The reason I want to cover this is because we're going to have a lot of references as we go through to Robert's Rules of Order. So why are we making those references? Well, Robert's Rules of Order is a parliamentary authority, which means it tells organizations how to conduct their meetings and what members' rights are. Now, you're governed by Robert's Rules of Order because it's actually included in your bylaws. It is indicated as your parliamentary authority. So what that means is that essentially the over 600 pages of rules that are contained in Robert's Rules of Order are incorporated into your bylaws and incorporated into your organization. So yes, you do have to follow Robert's Rules of Order. Um, some people say, well, that's just a suggestion or something like that. No, it's not a suggestion when it's adopted into your bylaws. It is actually your rules. Now, we also need to talk about specific rules of the organization and how they relate to Robert's Rules of Order. So the thing about Robert's Rules of Order is it's a great time saver for organizations because no organization wants to sit down and write out 600 pages of rules to govern their meetings. So they simply adopt Robert's Rules of Order and then they can follow these, tried and tested rules. But organizations cannot amend Robert's Rules of Order since it's a separate entity. So what they can do is they can adopt special rules of order that supersede Robert's Rules of Order. So if you find a rule in Robert's Rules of Order, let's say one that you feel is too lenient, a vote requirement is a majority vote and you'd rather it be a two-thirds vote, then your organization can adopt a rule that that particular motion requires a two-thirds vote. And so now that supersedes what you find in Robert's Rules of Order. So we have to look at all of the rules together. And so, as a parliamentarian, of course, that's what I do when I look at an organization's rules.